and welcome to the Big D Show right here on Facebook and on YouTube. Tell you what, before I start my show, I am sporting a red 52 Patrick Willis jersey from NFL.com. It's a Nike jersey, and my buddy Ski Bones here is sporting a Notre Dame jersey.
Right. BCS, man.
BCS. Alright, let's get this show on the road. It's Christmas week in the NFL, and Santa knows who's been naughty and knows who's been nice. It's the NFL on Fox. First up, we have the Cowboys hosting the Saints. Tony Romo's battered battalion is on a rampage in the East and determined to get the division title. But hold on, Drew Brees and the Saints torched the Bucs for 41 and look to do the same to America's team. Then the Vikings head to Houston to take on the hot Texans. The Vikings running game is the talk of the league, but J.J. Watt has 19.5 sacks and looks to break a single-season sack record. Then it's the Redskins and the Eagles as these two teams renew their love affair with each other. The Redskins are on top of the East Division right now, but the Eagles are coming off a disappointing season and look to crash their brethren foes party. Then the Rams take on the Bucs. Both teams lost pretty hard last week, but look to rebound this week as Bradford's horns are shiny and nice, but the sale is up for Freeman and his band of Buccaneers are ready to get back on track. Then it's the Bears and the Cardinals. Last week, the Bears let the Nortel slip through their finger, and that drove Lovie Smith crazy. But the Cardinals aren't doing so well either, so it's okay. Fox's main event, starring Eli Manning and Joe Flacco. Both these quarterbacks came off of disappointing losses as Manning got shut out and Flacco got shut down, but both teams know what's at stake as Santa prepares to ready his sleigh this Sunday and make his rounds. He knows who's been naughty. He knows who's been nice. It's the playoff race right here on Fox. Other notable matchups I put up are the 49ers at Seahawks. That'll be on Sunday Night Football on ESPN.
Go Niners.
ESPN, I'm sorry. It's going to be on NBC. Then we got the Titans versus Packers, Falcons and the Lions on NFL Network tomorrow night. Then we got the Bengals and Steelers. Those are the notable ones I noticed. First off, I want to talk about is the Bengals and Steelers. Steelers aren't doing so good this season. Well, they got a winning record, but they still can make the playoffs. They control their destiny, but they're not doing so good this season. They got to get through the Bengals. But the upside to the Steelers is the Bengals have been winless against the Steelers ever since 2007. So
honestly, if the Steelers play like they did this past Sunday against the Cowboys, I think the Bengals are going to swamp them.
You think they're but they're playing in the Heinz Field.
I mean them.
True.
Because that's what everybody said when they were playing in Cowboy Stadium. They were going to swamp them, but that didn't happen.
But at the same time, Bengals are a good team. Bengals are also fighting for a plus spot too. They might not win the division so far. The Ravens have the division, but then the Ravens haven't been doing so well either. You know, they lost straight.
I'm very surprised over that.
But other than that, what do you think about Giants getting shut out by the Falcons, buddy?
You know, as my dad being a Cowboy fan like he is, I'm happy about it.
Cool. And second up, I want to talk about is Falcons and Lions. Lions have no shot in playoffs. It's fine. But Falcons, however, still can lose their first seed. And the Falcons came off a big win over the Giants last week, but they play the Lions at Detroit this week. What do you think your prediction on that game is?
Let's see here. I think it's going to be hard fought.
Hard fought?
I really do. But the thing is if the Lions have been playing like they have, I think they actually have a shot.
Cool. So who picked for that game? You going to go for the upset?
I don't know.
Lions or Falcons? I think I'm going to go for the upset. I'm going to go for the Lions game. Other than that, okay. Last we got Titans and Packers. Packers have a chance to get number 2, but the 49ers lose. But at the same time, Titans have no shot, but the Packers have. But the Packers have known to blow some December games. They're playing in Lambeau. Who do you think is going to win that one? This one's going to be on CBS.
I don't know. Lambeau.
Aaron Rodgers has been hot lately, though. You know, he's been.
Well, let's put it this way. Yeah, I agree that Aaron Rodgers have been hot. And it's hard to win in Lambeau.
So who picked that team? Titans? Or how you ever say the Titans are the fake Oilers?
It's the fake Oilers.
So who are you going for, Titans or Packers in that game?
I think I have to go for Clay Matthews and the Packers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Alright, last but not least, we got the 49ers and Seahawks. You know, 49ers, they came off a big win last week against the New England Patriots. You know, that's one of those things, I was all psyched for last week. Couldn't wait for that game to happen, and then that game happens, and I look on the scoreboard, it went to 14. 28, and went to 31-3 all the way up until the third quarter. Tom Brady got in a hot hand and all of a sudden started coming back with 28 points. But then,
but the thing is, I think that he got too much of a hot head and he got a little bit too cocky there, and he kind of slipped.
Right. But Colin Kaepernick, they were able to bounce back, score a touchdown and a field goal, and that's all they needed. A 41-34 win over the Patriots. However, Colin Kaepernick's been spot for 49ers.
Overall, I think it was a good game.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that the Niners won.
Colin Kaepernick, he just won Offensive MVP for the week this week. So after
I didn't hear about that.
After 5 starts, that's pretty good. 5 starts already get Offensive NFL Player of the Week, so that's pretty cool. They play a good Seahawks team on the road. But the same thing I've noticed about the 49ers, they've had a better road record this year than they've had a home record.
Just because, I always say, just because the Seahawks have put up
big numbers, 50 points in both games.
50 points within the 2 last games. They could get all cocky and it'd be over.
Remember the last time these two teams faced up, so we were at Buffalo Wild Wings, Seahawks took on the Niners, and the Niners did a pretty good job shutting down that running game.
Honestly, yeah, I thought they were going to get it, but...
Right. Other notable matchups I want to talk about is, those are the notable matchups. Now here's one of the Fox matchups I want to talk about is the Cowboys hosting the Saints. Tony Romo's been pretty hot lately, and they haven't been winning throughout the games, but at the same time they find ways to win games. They find ways to get in there and come at the end. They might not win, they might not start off good, but at the same time at the end of the game they
Well, the way I look at that is, yeah. Drew Brees is a good quarterback. So is Tony Romo. Yes, I said it. But like me and you have said so many times, is that the Cowboys have a lot of talent. But a lot of young players, they just need to know how to use their talent.
Right. So they basically got to put the puzzle pieces together.
Exactly.
So they still have a shot to win the East. And another one I want to talk about was the Redskins and the Eagles. Who do you think's going to win that one? Still don't know if RG3's up and running yet, so
they still don't know if Michael Vick is up and running yet.
So it's kind of a battle of back and forth.
I don't know.
So
it might be.
So you want to win that game away. For Cowboys fan, you kind of want the Eagles to win that game. Because the Eagles have no shot in the playoffs, but at the same time they still can.
But they still can
cause damage.
But they can cause ruckus,
yeah.
like they're good at.
Yeah.
So most likely I'll be going for the Eagles.
Okay. And we'll switch to NFL to BCS at the moment. So far, we got some pretty good games. One of the funny, notable games I wanted to talk about was the Cotton Bowl. They had the Sooners versus the A&M, and, SEC versus the Big 12. This is pretty cool, but, in a way, this seems like a Big 12 matchup, don't it? A&M and OU. It's kind of funny to see these two teams in the Cotton Bowl.
Well, knowing that I've got a cousin that graduated from A&M, you know her, and her sister graduated from a branch of A&M, which obviously would be Charlton.
That's good.
So
you're going for A&M, obviously.
Yeah.
I would too, because I can't stand OU. So sorry.
Well, you can't stand Aggies either.
I can't stand OU. You heard me say I cannot stand OU. So here we go. And so what'd you ask for Santa this year when it comes to bowl games?
Notre Dame to win it all.
Notre Dame to win it all. How much do you think they're going to win it by? Let's do a poll here. How much do you think the Notre Dame can? If they win this bowl game, which is really a long shot, because they got to face Alabama, who's got a good defense.
Well, that's what they said last year about LSU and Bama.
Well, that's last year.
But still,
what do you think the Notre Dame Fighting Irish have to do in order to win this game? They need to play solid. Obviously, they need to play solid defense, like Monte Teo's been anchoring that defense.
Well, speaking of Monte Teo, I think that they have a big chance of winning. Okay. I really do. Yes, I'll say it. I've got a respect for Alabama. But a rollover tie.
In a rollover tie?
They're going to win by 2 touchdowns.
Cool. So they're going to win by double digits. All right, so they're going to have
double digits.
So you guys in it for a Notre Dame win. All right, I like that. Just like I asked him for a 49ers win and a 49ers division victory.
It's Notre Dame all the way.
All right. Well, that's about all I have this week, upcoming week. If you got any notable bowl games or anything to talk about, hit us up. And by the way, my mustache growing. I'm still on 4.5 weeks and still not fully in yet, but oh well. It happens.
Nah, he's our baby fish.
And that's all I have for the Big Mighty D Show on Facebook and also on YouTube. If you're looking this up on YouTube, go to Sharpe. And I'll put that on there. Other than that, that's about all we got today. I don't have very much for this. Other than that, later on I'll have our little friend Dodo Bird come up and make his picks for who he thinks he's going to win. And we'll add it on there.
And if he's here, If he comes here later on, we might have another special guest.
All right. That's all I got. Peace and adios.
Go Irish.
Go Niners.